This is a 1-star McDonald's, and this is a 5-star McDonald's. Now, when I was a kid, I always assumed that every single McDonald's was exactly the same, but apparently not every McDonald's is created equally. Some McDonald's get great reviews, while other McDonald's get not so great reviews. And this begs the very important question: does the star rating at McDonald's actually mean anything? So I've scouted 5 different McDonald's in my city, each with a different star rating. And this week, I'm going to be going to each one of these different star-rated McDonald's and seeing if the reviews are accurate or if the people who wrote them are liar pants on fire. So you might be wondering, what am I going to be eating while visiting these different star-rated McDonald's? Well, this is where it gets interesting, because I have made a list of the 10 most popular secret menu items at McDonald's. There's the Big McChicken, there's the Monster Mac, and one burger so incredibly large, you won't even believe it's a real thing. But I'll get to that a little later. Now, the first McDonald's is kind of far, so I guess I'm going to have to create like a montage of me traveling like towards the subway, and then maybe me on the subway, maybe me leaving the subway and almost forgetting the camera, then me on a bus until finally I arrive at the 1-star McDonald's. So there is an actual heat wave going on, guys. It's pretty hot outside, so I'm gonna try to keep this brief. Oh, there's a car. And I'm going to just go over some of the 1-star reviews of this place with you. So this review was done on July 4th, 2023. This has been by far the most repulsive, disgusting, and dirty McDonald's I've been to. I think this location would be safe for me from bumping into people I know. I can truly feel that I won't cross paths with people who'd recognize me, so this would be somewhat of a discreet location for me. Okay, I don't know why Edward J needs a discreet McDonald's to go to where people don't recognize him. But that's apparently important to Mr. Edward. So this next string of reviews is probably some of my favorite reviews I think I've ever seen. It's by a man named John S., who over the course of like 3 years left 6 reviews at this McDonald's, and they're all 1 star. John S.'s first review: the staff at this location provide poor service. For starters, the wait time is ridiculously long because staff play around as opposed to serving customers in a timely fashion. As for my experience, the fries were stale and cold, and the drink was not that which I ordered but a Coke. 1 star. So John did not enjoy his experience, but 4 months later, he came back. Efficient, nice, and hardworking. These unfortunately aren't words that define this McDonald's location. I can, however, sum them up with 1 word: lazy. 1 star. John, this is getting out of hand. You seem to hate this McDonald's, but you keep coming back. John's last review: the quality of the first order was 100% incorrect, and the other order, the spiciest, stopped short of giving me spice face. 1 star. John, I don't know what spice face is. Is it like an O face? Okay, so we're going to be checking out this McDonald's for 3 different things. A, to see if the fries are as cold and stale as John said in his review. B, to see if this McDonald's is as dirty and disgusting as Edward said in his review. And C, we're going to be checking out the service and see how the service is. Did I say service too many times? Okay, it's really hot. Let's go. So I stepped over some trash lying on the ground, passed by a suspicious-looking pigeon, and headed inside. There were also reviews I found online that posted pictures of a small pest problem at this 1-star McDonald's, but I'm sure that's nothing to worry about. Once I was inside, I'm not gonna lie, for a 1-star McDonald's, this place was pretty busy. I went to the counter to place my order and was greeted by the nicest cashier in my life. How you doing? Good? Oh, yeah. So the first 2 secret menu items we're going to be trying is fries with a side order of Mac sauce, and the second is the Monster Mac, which is a regular Big Mac with 8 patties instead of the 2 it normally comes with. And I also ordered an iced coffee to cool me down in this incredible heat. Now, the price I was originally supposed to pay was $21.79, but my amazingly nice cashier went and spoke with her manager to try and find a cheaper way to charge me for my food. And eventually, with the help of the manager on duty, she got my order down to $19.64.
Sorry, I didn't mean it to be so complicated.
No. I only waited like 2 minutes for my order to be ready, which I think has got to be some kind of a record, and I took my food to my table. Okay, this 1-star McDonald's is pretty busy, I gotta say. I've got my McCafe iced coffee, which looks pretty delicious. So the first secret menu item we're gonna be trying is McDonald's fries with Mac sauce. Let's give it a try, guys. Mac sauce is so good. It's basically just mayonnaise, relish, and 1,000 1,000 miles I'll drive. 1,000, I don't know what this dressing is called, I forget. I'm going to be giving this an A. This is really good. I don't think it's quite S. So the second secret menu item we're going to be trying is called the Monster Mac. But look at this thing. This thing is massive. Jeez. It's amazing. I'm going to be giving this Monster Mac an S. This is an S tier secret menu item. Once I finished with my meal, I threw out my trash and took the rest of my iced coffee to check out the restroom. It was a pretty clean bathroom, guys, I have to say. There's no cockroaches anywhere. If you didn't tell me this was a 1-star McDonald's, I would never would have guessed. The lady who served me was very, very nice, helping me out with my incredibly large and stupid order. It was very clean, very busy. I don't know if you can see, but this is a very busy McDonald's. As for the food, it was delicious. And this iced coffee is really good. So I'm going to be giving my own review of this McDonald's. Here it is. So today is day 2 of going to 5 different star-rated McDonald's. It's not nearly as hot as it was yesterday, but it was still pretty hot. So I ended up taking the subway here. I wasn't quite sure how to get here after I exited the subway, but eventually, after a long and hard journey, I made it to our 2-star McDonald's. So this McDonald's is next to a car wash, and they had one of those wacky inflatable tube dancing things. I may have joined the dancing a little bit. So this is our 2-star McDonald's. Looks like one of the old McDonald's, not like one of the updated ones that I'm used to now. This McDonald's looks like it's from the 90s or something. But I'm gonna read some of the reviews of this 2-star McDonald's. Very busy all the time, and they get orders wrong. One time it took them an hour and 30 minutes to give me chicken nuggets. There are always fries there, and there's almost always gum under the table. 2 stars. Okay, Hannah, McDonald's is a pretty popular place, so it can get busy at times. I don't know if you were really waiting an hour and 30 minutes to get chicken nuggets, but, you know, whatever. I guess that's what happened to you. There are always fries there. It's a McDonald's. And there's almost always gum under every table. Well, yeah, some people chew gum and they put it under the table. I'm sorry, Hannah. So the next review is from Sam. Sam says, rarely good. They always undercook fries, and they usually don't give ketchup with the order, even after asking. Well, we're gonna find out today, Sam. The next review is from someone named AA. If you're in a rush, probably not a good place to go. They take the fast out of fast food. 2 stars. So we're going to be checking this 2-star McDonald's for 3 things. A, if there's gum under the table. B, if they give you ketchup when you ask for it. And C, how long it takes for me to get my order. 2 of the reviews said it took a long time for them to get their order. This McDonald's does look pretty busy, but we're gonna check it out. And we're also gonna try the 2 secret menu items today. I'm excited, guys. Let's go. So this McDonald's really does look like it's from the 90s. Kind of like one of the McDonald's I went to as a kid, just eating Happy Meals and making new friends. This time I decided to order at one of the kiosks. Today we're going to be trying the Mc1035 and the I honestly can't wait to show you guys. So just like our 1-star McDonald's, this 2-star McDonald's is also pretty busy. So I found a nice spot in the corner. Okay, so they just brought me my order. I had to whistle the guy down for him to find me, but it did arrive. It took about 8 minutes from the time that I finished the order from the time it arrived. So 8 minutes is pretty quick. Anything under 10 minutes I think is good. They even brought me my little dollop of ketchup, which was very nice. They put it in one of these containers instead of the normal to-go packets, which was nice because they knew that I was eating in. And the last thing we got to check to see if there's gum under the table, guys. I don't see any gum. I don't know. If you guys can see any gum, let me know. So the food was pretty quick. They brought me my ketchup when asked for, and there's no gum under the tables. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think your reviews are justified for giving this place 2 stars. This place is also looks very clean. I don't know if you guys can see, but it looks like they do sweep the place regularly. McDonald's has got some pretty good standards. And the last thing we're going to be checking out, obviously, is how good the food is, guys. So the first thing we're going to be trying is the Mc1035. There used to be a time right between 10:30 and 11 o'clock when you could order the breakfast meal and order the lunch and dinner meal at the same time because they've had them both kind of ready in the kitchen. So right at 10:35, you could order a McDouble, which was from the lunch menu, and an Egg McMuffin McMuffin, which is from the breakfast menu, and combined them together into one sandwich. And we're gonna be giving it a try. Why are all these sandwiches so big? It's pretty good. I don't think it's quite as good as the Monster Mac that we had yesterday, simply because I love Mac sauce. I'm going to be giving this a B. I think this is very solid. It's a nice little mix-up. I don't think it's amazing, but it is a good sandwich. McDonald's makes a good sandwich pretty much every time. I don't know. I've never had a McDonald's I didn't like. So the next special item we're going to be trying is the I'm going to have to bleep this out every time I say it because it's not a nice word. So the McDonald is mixing a McDouble with a McChicken together. I think this is like the most popular, most well-known of all the secret menu items. It looks pretty good. I've never had it. Let's give it a try.
Oh my god, I got mayonnaise on my nose.
So the McDouble is pretty good. I really like breaded chicken in the sandwich to begin with, and mixing it with a McDouble is not a bad thing to do. I definitely like it better than Mc1035. I don't think it's S, but I definitely think it's an A. I'm also going to be leaving my review of this place. Here it is. So today's day 3, and we're going to be going to go try our 3-star McDonald's. It's such a beautiful day, guys, and it's not that far, so I decided we're going to be taking my bike to try out this McDonald's. So I found 2 reviews for this place online, and they were both pretty interesting, so I'm going to read them to you now, if I can. One sec. Today my fries were cold and the burger was cardboard. I actually took part of the last of my burger that I stopped eating and gave it to my dogs. I'm serious. The burger was that disappointing. When is McDonald's gonna bring back the McRib? When is McDonald's gonna bring back the McRib? I love the McRib. So he thought the fries were cold and the burger tasted like cardboard. It's interesting because I've been to so many McDonald's in my life and I've never had fries cold and I've never had my burger taste like cardboard. Well, let's go try it out. And then we also had this review, guys. Great location. I stop by for my morning coffees every day. Only one thing that bothers me. The cashier lady during breakfast time is not friendly, even cold, every day. And just because of that, I started to use the machine to order. Cheer up, lady. 3 stars. So we're gonna be testing 3 things out today. We're gonna be saying A, if the fries are cold, B, if the burger tastes like cardboard, and C, how nice the cashier lady is. Apparently she's said to be cold. I don't know. Oh, this bike's coming. I don't know why I started filming halfway in the bike lane. We also have a couple of pretty good secret menu items today that we're going to be trying. I'm actually looking forward to it a lot. Anyway, let's go check it out. So this 3-star McDonald's has a pretty nice patio outside in the sunshine. Since the reviews were saying that the cashier was not too friendly, I skipped the kiosk this time and headed straight to the back where I could place my order with the cashier. Let's just see how friendly she really is. It also should be noted that one of the reviews for this McDonald's put up a picture of this no loitering sign, which said, "Management reserves the right to refuse service to any individual believed to be intoxicated or under the influence of alcohol or drugs." And then someone else posted a picture of someone who may have been under the influence, or maybe he was just doing some yoga. I don't know. So I guess it's time I told you about today's secret menu items. We have the Big McChicken, which is a Big Mac with 3 McChicken patties replacing the bun, which, good lord, that looks tasty. And we also have the McBrunch Burger, which is an egg and a hash brown added to a McDouble. Now, my order was honestly not the easiest thing to describe, and I think my cashier had a hard time because she was kind of new. I don't know. Which is probably why she had to ask another employee to come help her out. But in terms of friendliness, she couldn't have been nicer. I feel like employees at fast food places get a hard rap sometimes, especially because most people don't understand how hard their job is. But my order was eventually all figured out, and shortly after I ordered, my food was ready to be enjoyed outside on the patio. So I'm not sure if my order was like extremely complicated, or I wasn't really conveying the information that well, or I'm pretty sure the cashier was like new and she didn't really know how to input my order, so it took a while. She seemed really nice though. I don't think I'm going to dock points for a cashier being new and not knowing how to put in my extremely complicated order. They did not have hash browns, which was unfortunate, even though they claim to have all the... That truck is loud. That's a loud truck right there. They did not have hash browns, which was very unfortunate. And this guy's leaving with his bike. But anyways, we're going to be trying the two secret menu items today. So the first secret menu item we're going to be trying today is the Big McChicken. This is a monstrosity of a sandwich. It is absolutely insane. It is a Big Mac with 3 chicken McPatties replacing the bun. Oh my goodness. This is freaking wild, guys. I don't know who thought this was a good idea or who thought this needed to be made, but this is absolutely insane. Let's give it a try. That's a lot of chicken. Oh my goodness. Okay, verdict. I think this is a really good sandwich. I would definitely add some more condiments, maybe some more mac sauce, some ketchup or mayonnaise or whatever. It is a lot of chicken, but if you like chicken, which who doesn't like fried chicken, it's a pretty good sandwich, guys. I'm gonna be giving this an A. I think this is a delicious sandwich. So the next secret menu item we're going to be trying is the McBrunch Burger. It is a McDouble with an egg inside. Now, McDonald's is supposed to be serving breakfast all day, but apparently hash browns are not included in the all-day breakfast. I'm not sure what that's about, but we're going to be trying it with French fries instead. I needed to order the French fries anyways to see if they were cold, and they were hot when they came out, to be fair. We're going to give this alternative McBrunch Burger a try. It's pretty good, guys. I'd definitely say it would be improved if you add like ketchup or mayonnaise to it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna give this a solid B. I don't think it's like an amazing secret menu item, but if you're in the mood, give it a try. So I'm gonna be leaving my review of this place. Here it is. Today is day 4 where we're heading to our 4-star McDonald's. It is downtown Toronto, so we're gonna take my bike in this extremely hot weather. There's a bunch of construction going on at this corner of the city. This is our 4-star McDonald's, and the reviews for this place are pretty good. I'm gonna go over them with you now. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's extremely hot today. Oh, there's a construction worker. Maybe this wasn't the best place to film. To be honest, the only thing I have ever ordered here was free coffee in the morning and ice cream on a summer evening. The entire restaurant is never very clean, and from my few experiences, the service is slow. But hey, it's McDonald's, and they give out free coffee sometimes. 4 stars. So Alexandra came here for free coffee. Good for her. She also said she came here for the ice cream, which is one of the secret menu items we're going to be trying today. So McDonald's is pretty famous for not having their ice cream machine work, like ever. But that's one of the things we're going to be checking today. When we order our secret menu item, we're going to be seeing if their ice cream machine is working. And in this next review, you're gonna like, McDonald's, how you suck. However, this location isn't so bad because of the late hours. This review is for the fun times I've had in this location. Sometimes there's live entertainment, courtesy of common drunkenness. Good times. The food still sucks. 4 stars for the entertainment. Okay. Anyways, let's go check out this 4-star McDonald's and try out these secret menu items. So the first 2 secret menu items we're going to be trying today at this 4-star McDonald's are the Apple Pie McFlurry, which is exactly what it sounds like, an apple pie mixed inside a vanilla McFlurry, and the Poor Man's Big Mac, which is a McDouble with added lettuce and mac sauce.
Next in line, I can help you here.
Hi. Good. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
So I'm going to get a vanilla McFlurry. Ice cream machine's working today?
Yes, they always have. I don't know why we get the reputation they're not.
Within a few minutes, my order was ready. And since it was so busy, I took my order outside and made my way to a local park for a picnic. So the next secret menu item I'm going to be trying is Apple Pie McFlurry. This sounds, I'm sorry guys, this sounds really good. I love apple pies to begin with, and a vanilla McFlurry is tasty by itself. Okay, so I'm gonna mix the apple pie in with the McFlurry and make it like an apple pie McFlurry, I guess. And then we're gonna try it. This is so good. I gotta have another bite. I think there's a reason that people serve apple pie with like a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top, because it's such a good combination. If you have a sweet tooth, as I do, you'll probably enjoy this a lot. I'm going to be giving this an S tier because I think it's amazingly delicious. Why haven't I heard about this before? So the next secret menu item we're going to be trying is the Poor Man's Big Mac. So this is basically a McDouble with no mustard, no ketchup, extra mac sauce, extra lettuce. It's kind of like a mini Big Mac without like the piece of bread in the middle. But let's give it a try.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, here's the thing, guys. As someone who's eaten the Big Mac many times in his life, this is like a letdown just because the Big Mac is so good. And this is just like a worse version of a Big Mac. It's like a smaller version of a Big Mac, but I like the Big Mac. It is a little bit cheaper than a Big Mac, so that's why it's called the poor man's Big Mac, but honestly, I'd rather just pay the extra couple bucks and just get a Big Mac. Yeah, this is a disappointment. I'm gonna give this a C on the tier list. It's okay. So that McDonald's I went to, the 4-star McDonald's, it was good. The ice cream machine was working, the cashier was really, really nice. Like extraordinarily nice. It was very clean. It was very busy, obviously. I don't know if you guys can see, there's lots of people in there, so it's gotta be pretty decent. So I'm gonna give you my review of that McDonald's. Here it is. So it is day 5, and today we're going to be going to our 5-star McDonald's. I hope you guys appreciate all these establishing shots of me walking, because I always have to go back and get the camera. Oh my god. So one of the secret menu items we're going to be trying today is the Land, Air, and Sea Burger. It's one of the biggest and most expensive secret menu items I think I've ever seen, so I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it. So we've made it downtown to our 5-star McDonald's, and I'm going to read you a couple of the reviews from this place. Was treated kindly and with respect. I will definitely be coming back here. It seems the customer service is not much of a thing anymore. It was a breath of fresh air to be welcomed by the staff at your location. Much love, 5 stars. Like, doesn't that sound like a McDonald's you want to go to? I think so. So I have one more review I'm going to read to you guys, and I think this is like my favorite review of them all, actually. This is the McDonald's I most remember from childhood, teenage years, fond memories with dad and friends, 5 stars. So we're going to go check out this McDonald's and see if it's indeed worthy of the 5-star reviews it has been getting. We're also going to be checking out the biggest, best secret menu item I think I've ever seen. Let's go. I gotta get the camera. So this is supposed to be a 5-star McDonald's, but honestly, every McDonald's I've been to so far has been 5 stars. I don't suspect this one will be any different, but you never know. Along with the biggest secret menu item I've ever seen, we're also going to be trying the sweet and sour McMuffin, which is a McMuffin with ketchup and strawberry jam. And after I ordered, I headed to an empty table by the window. So they brought me this little sign, and they're going to be bringing my food out to me, which is nice, and we're just gonna sit and wait until our food arrives. Thank you.
Thank you.
So the first secret menu item we're gonna be trying today is the sweet and sour sausage McMuffin. It's a sausage McMuffin with ketchup and strawberry jam, hence the sweet and sour aspect. Let's give it a try.
That's pretty good.
It's very interesting. It is kind of like sweet and sour mixed together. Ketchup and strawberry jam in this is a wicked combination. I don't know who thought of it, but good for you. I'm going to be giving the sweet and sour sausage McMuffin an A. It's not quite S, but it is a nice little improvement to the little sandwich. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally arrived at our final secret menu item from McDonald's. This is the one you've all been waiting for. So the way that you make this burger is by combining a Big Mac, a Filet-O-Fish, and a McChicken all in one. It is the Land, Air, and Sea Burger. Jeez. Never in my life have I been more impressed with a sandwich before. I don't even know how to attempt to start eating this thing. Oh my god. That was an ordeal. I don't even know how I'm gonna go for a second bite. This is a secret menu item. It's not for everybody because it is enormous. I'm gonna be creating a new tier for the McDonald's secret menu item. This is no longer S, this is God tier, a step above S. Now in terms of this McDonald's itself, this is a very good McDonald's. I concur with the 5-star reviews. It's very clean, service was nice, quick, food tastes amazing. I don't know what else to say. Here's my review. After I finished the land, air, and sea burger, I threw out my trash and saw one of the employees mopping up the floor, and it really got me thinking. So many of the 1 or 2 star reviews I see at restaurants are usually warranted, but in my experience, the food at every single McDonald's is always fast and tasty, and the hardworking employees are always friendly. And as somebody who worked at a restaurant for 14 years, I know how hard these people work day in and day out. And if for some reason you don't believe me, this was my experience outside the 3-star McDonald's after I finished my meal. Here, cheers.
No problem, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You are more than welcome, please. That one's still good?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this home. Thank you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed what you had.
I did, yeah.
Now, if you're ever getting the Happy Meal, like the hot cakes, again, get the Happy Meal, because you get the same amount of pound cakes. You get either a hash brown or a small fries with yogurt, a toy, and a small drink. So it's a much better deal for like $1 more.
Okay. For the Happy Meal?
For the Happy Meal hot cakes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had a Happy Meal since I was a kid. So I was just finishing my meal, and some super nice lady came up to me and she asked me if I was done and took my tray, and she was telling me all about like Happy Meals and stuff like that, and it was nice. Goodbye, pants. Fast food restaurants have what's called a secret menu, where customers have created their own unique items by combining or altering pre-existing menu items. Now, I've always been a creative person, so I thought to myself, could I create my own secret menu items? So today I'm going to be visiting my 10 favorite fast food restaurants and inventing a new secret menu item at each one. The only rule is that all of my activities must be done in secret. No employee or fellow customer can find out that I'm altering the menu. If I'm caught, I must dance inside the restaurant for 30 uninterrupted seconds. So if I'm going to be doing this in secret, I'm going to need to go incognito. I'm going to get 2 burritos. I'd also like another tortilla on the side. Thank you.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción, yo voy a cantar esta canción para...
I am not exaggerating when I say that these 2 burritos were literally the 2 biggest burritos I've ever been served at Chipotle. Look how big this thing is. This is just one of them. Whenever I go to Chipotle, 1 burrito is never enough. Even if they make it extraordinarily large, I can always have a second one, which is why we have invented the double burrito. Jeez. Now, both of the burritos that they made me today were already by themselves extraordinarily large. She had to double wrap both of the burritos because they were already too big, and then we've combined them together to make one giant double burrito. I'm gonna have a bite. Let me have a bite, I guess.
Chipotle's so good.
Moving on to the next secret menu item. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción, yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente. Con una pasión.
You guys have hot chocolate, and then do you also have like a white hot chocolate? Can I have one of each?
Ay, 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 ay.
So today we're going to be trying a secret menu item from Starbucks. Starbucks has not only a regular hot chocolate, but a white hot chocolate. So I'm going to be trying the regular hot chocolate, the white hot chocolate, and then we're going to be mixing the 2 together. I'm going to give the regular hot chocolate a try. I asked for whipped cream, of course. That's good. Let's try the white hot chocolate. Oh my goodness. The white hot chocolate is surprisingly good. Jeez. Tastes like liquid marshmallows. The black and white hot chocolate from Starbucks. Let's give it a try. It's like the best of both worlds. I don't know why people don't eat enough white chocolate. I love white chocolate, and mixing white chocolate and regular chocolate together is such a good combination. To the next location.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción, yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente.
Thank you.
Where did you buy it?
I found it.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
You're lucky.
Yeah. going to be staying incognito, and hopefully we aren't found out. So the secret menu item we're going to be trying today, I'm calling it the Abomination. Ooh. It is a Subway sandwich with tuna, chicken, steak, bacon, and every vegetable available, with your choice of condiments. This thing, honestly, it weighs like as much as the Chipotle burrito. Let's give it a try, guys. It's so good. The best way to describe it is like a circus of flavors in your mouth. Let's move on to the next place, guys. Can I get a fry supreme with a side of guac and a side of jalapenos? Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our next fast food restaurant. We're going to be inventing a new secret menu item, Chick-fil-A. I've never been to Chick-fil-A. I've heard good things though. This Chick-fil-A has signs on the outside written by cows. It says, hey, look, it's chicken. Eat more chicken. And chicken was a good choice. I think there's supposed to be like jokes, like the cows or, I don't know. I'm probably going to cut all this stuff out. It's not really that interesting. Anyways, let's go to Chick-fil-A and order our next secret menu item. Yeah, chicken sandwich, waffle fries, and just a side of Chick-fil-A sauce. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, let's try our secret menu item. Oh my goodness. Can I just tell everyone at home how much I love making videos? Especially these videos where I get to eat stuff. I'm gonna try a waffle fry just by itself because I've never had a waffle fry before. That is interestingly good. Wow. So the way that you make this secret menu item from Chick-fil-A is you get a chicken sandwich, you add waffle fries to just give it that little crispiness from the potato, and you also add Chick-fil-A sauce, and you get the chicken waffle crunch. Let's give it a try, guys. It's a hard job I have, but somebody's got to do it, right? Oh my god, I got the hiccups now. Excuse me. Get out of here, B. This sandwich is really good. Excuse me. Moving on to the next restaurant. There's so many B's. Yeah, sandwich, coleslaw, ranch on the side. So far, so good. Incognito. Okay, so the way that you make it this secret menu item is you get a chicken sandwich, regular, spicy, however you like it, and you add coleslaw and buttermilk ranch dressing. I'm calling it the chicken ranchy crunch sandwich. I was back and forth for so long about coming up with a name, and I think the chicken ranchy crunch sandwich just works, you know? Okay guys, let's give it a try. This is absolutely amazing. I've tried a lot of different things over the years. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the tastiest sandwiches, period. Not just chicken sandwiches or not just something from Popeyes. This is one of the tastiest sandwiches I think I've ever had in my entire life. I wish I'd known about this sooner because I would get it every time I go to Popeyes. To the next location. Chicken sandwich. So the secret menu item we're going to be trying today is called the Moist Maker. So the way that you construct a Moist Maker from KFC is you get a chicken sandwich, layer of French fries, and soak them with gravy. Let's give the Moist Maker a try. That is damn tasty. I don't know how KFC makes their gravy so good, but their gravy is always so good. I'm gonna have another bite. Moving on to the next secret menu item. Okay, so we made it all the way to Burger King, where we're gonna be inventing another secret menu item. We're gonna be staying incognito with my amazing sombrero. Some ladies were walking by and they said my sombrero was bonito. I think it's a good thing that they said that. I also noticed that there's a bird on the building across. It looks pretty suspicious. Anyways, let's go inside Burger King and invent a new secret menu item. Olé. I'm so stupid. I'm just gonna get a Whopper, like a large onion ring, and then a side of barbecue sauce. So far the incognito mission has been going well. Nobody suspects anything. I hope. So the way that you make the secret menu item at Burger King is getting a Whopper, onion rings, and barbecue sauce. I call it the Royal Whopper. Just gonna make sure nobody's watching me. Let's give it a try. Oh my goodness, that is so good. Oh, their barbecue sauce is like sweet and smoky together. I'm dubbing this the Royal Whopper simply because I think it's a burger fit for royalty. Let's move on to the next place, guys. Can I get a Big Mac, a quarter pounder, a medium fry, and 2 sides of mac sauce? Ladies and gentlemen, the secret menu item we're going to be trying today at McDonald's is the Bigger Mac. The Bigger Mac is made by combining a Big Mac with a quarter pounder, 2 layers of French fries, and 2 extra sides of mac sauce. This looks amazing. Let's give it a try. This was such a good idea. This is amazing. Let's go invent some more secret menu items. So the next fast food restaurant we're going to be going to invent a new secret menu items from Wendy's, and it looks like we've arrived. Do 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 do. I'm gonna put that sound effect in after. Can I get just a single burger and a large fry? Sorry, a large chili, not fry.
It looks like from Caravana.
From Caravana? Yeah. So the secret menu item we're going to be trying today is the Sloppy Dave. It's kind of like a Sloppy Joe's, but it's named after Dave Thomas, the founder of Wendy's, and I'm going to be calling it a Sloppy Dave's. Let's give it a try. It's amazing. The chili adds just a little bit extra to the burger itself. These guys noticed my hat and they saw me making the video and they wanted to say hi. You guys want to say hi? I got you in frame a little bit. Sorry, the hat's taking up a lot.
Thanks, Hoffman.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Well, folks, I've been discovered. There's a super nice family that saw me inside, and they found out what I was doing. So it looks like I'm gonna go have to dance for 30 seconds. Recently, I was at a McDonald's getting ready to order when I noticed the price of a Big Mac combo. I was shocked. Now, if you haven't noticed, fast food prices have been on the rise recently, and this got me curious. Do fast food restaurants still make anything that's both cheap and delicious? Well, today, we're going to every fast food restaurant in my area and ordering the cheapest thing on the menu. And at the end, whoever makes the best, cheapest fast food item wins this prestigious ribbon that I just printed out of my printer. Oh, and one more thing. Let's see if we can spend just $30 for this entire experience. The first spot on our list is McDonald's! McDonald's is home to the Big Mac, Filet-O-Fish, Quarter Pounder, and Chicken McNuggets. But we're not going to be getting any of those because those are all way too expensive. I also saw a sign outside this McDonald's that they sell $2 milkshakes and $1 coffees. We're also not going to be getting those because we have 3 rules to follow when we're doing this experiment. Rule number 1, it cannot be a drink. Rule number 2, it cannot be a dessert. And rule number 3, it can't be like condiments like ketchup or something. It's got to be like a real food item. So the cheapest thing on the McDonald's menu is the hamburger. This costs $2.79, plus I rounded up 7 cents for a McDonald's charity, plus tax. It came out to exactly $3. I've got to say I'm a little disappointed in the size of this thing. For $3, this is pretty small. I guess this is what you get for $3 nowadays when you're going shopping for fast food. Just for fun, I was looking at the McDonald's original sign and how much things cost. Now this is $3. Crazy. Let's give it a try, guys. The taste is good, obviously. Like, it's McDonald's. It's a hamburger. It's always going to be good. Oh, there's a truck backing up. 1 sec. Beep, beep, beep. So the way that we're going to be judging everything today is on the tier list, and I'm going to give this hamburger from McDonald's a B. I think it's good. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It's not spectacular, but hey, not many things are. Let's head to the next fast food place, guys. Chipotle! Last time I was here, I got a double burrito from Chipotle. It was a secret menu item that I invented. But we're not going to be getting the burrito today because we got to get the cheapest thing on the menu. I don't even know what else Chipotle sells besides burritos. Like, are they even going to have anything for $3? I'm not sure, but let's go find out, guys. So the cheapest item at Chipotle is chips and salsa. So the total cost of my chips and salsa was $3.10. I'm 10 cents over budget, so it looks like we're gonna have to make up the cost somewhere else in the future. The first impressions are the chips and salsa weigh considerably more than the McDonald's burger. Like, I think this weighs twice as much as the burger I had. The salsa smells refreshing. It smells pretty good. Let's give them a try, guys. I didn't even know what I was going to find when I came to Chipotle. Like, I didn't even know they had stuff like chips and dip. I'm so used to just ordering the burrito every time I come. If I was to rank these chips and salsa on the tier list, I'm going to give them an A, guys. I think they're better than the burger. Chipotle takes the lead and is in first place. Let's head to the next fast food place, guys. KFC! I have very fond memories of KFC when I was a kid. Like, I remember every Friday my parents would order a big old bucket of fried chicken. But we can't get a bucket of fried chicken. We can't even get this $5 sandwich of the day meal. Like, what am I gonna get at KFC? Like a piece of fried chicken? I'm not even sure. Let's go inside and check out the menu and see what we can get for $3. So KFC does have a value menu, and under the value menu, the cheapest thing they have is called a spicy snacker wrap. It costs $2.99 plus tax to $3.14. So it's 14 cents over budget. We're gonna have to make up those pennies somewhere else. So this spicy snack wrap is just like a little wrap with a piece of chicken and some sort of mayonnaise spicy condiment and a little bit of lettuce. I gotta say, this is the smallest thing we've gotten so far. Like, it's probably like 20% smaller than the burger we got earlier and way smaller than those chips and salsa. Like, I could probably finish this in one bite. I need 2 bites. So here's my verdict on the KFC spicy snacker wrap. It was okay. I'd rather have a burger from McDonald's, that's for sure. I really don't feel like I got my values worth. Like, I want my $3 back. I'm gonna give this like a D on the tier list. The size was pretty small and the taste was alright. So we have $20.76 left, and we have 7 fast food restaurants to go to. The next fast food restaurant we're going to is... Hold on, I forgot. Where are we going? Chick-fil-A! So the last time I was at Chick-fil-A, I called it Chick-fil-A. I've never been to Chick-fil-A. I've heard good things, though. It was my first time at Chick-fil-A. I didn't know it was called Chick-fil-A, so I called it Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry. Chick-fil-A is home to the chicken fried sandwich. We are 24 cents over budget, so hopefully we can find something cheap here. What's the cheapest thing on the menu that's not like a drink or dessert? Like the waffle fries is $3.79.
Waffle fry, $3.98.
It's kind of busy here. I'm gonna go find a park to eat this. Chick-fil-A's cheapest item is officially the most expensive that we've gotten so far, and it puts us another 98 cents over budget. They have a nice fluffy consistency on the inside with a crispy exterior. I do think they are a little overpriced, but the flavor is very good. Now, value and taste-wise, do I think this is better than the chips and salsa that I had at Chipotle? No. I'd probably give these waffle fries like a B on the tier list. I think they're good. They're not as good as the chips and salsa from Chipotle. Oh my God, there's an ant. There's a freaking ant on my waffle fry. Get out. Where'd it go? I don't want to eat ants. Moving on to the next fast food restaurant, guys. Popeyes. So right now we are $1.22 over budget of our $30 we initially started with. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to find something at Popeyes for cheap. Let's go check it out and see what we can find. So Popeyes did have some stuff on the menu that was cheaper, but unfortunately it was desserts, so I couldn't get that. The cheapest thing on the menu was a biscuit for $1.04, including tax. So I got myself a biscuit, and I think I'm gonna go enjoy my biscuit in the park. Now, as a comparison, this biscuit for 99 cents probably weighs as much as a hamburger from McDonald's. There is no meat to it, it's just a flour-based biscuit, but for $1.04, it's not a bad price. Let's give the biscuit a try, guys. Now, in terms of nutrition, this doesn't really have any. It's just a buttermilk, flour-based biscuit. But in terms of price, this is easily the cheapest thing. It's easily the best value thing we've had so far today. I'm gonna give this Popeyes biscuit an S, guys. This is the new leader. $1.04 for a Popeyes biscuit is an amazing deal. Moving on to the next fast food place we're going to, guys. Panda Express. Okay, guys, I have a confession to make. I've never been to a Panda Express before. Apparently they sell gourmet Chinese food and there's thousands of locations in America. Hopefully we can get something cheap. We did save a lot of money with our biscuit from Popeyes. We have $15.74 remaining. Let's go check out Panda Express and see what we can get. So Panda Express does have three things available for $2.60. They have a chicken egg roll, veggie spring rolls, or 3 cream cheese rangoons. Now, I don't really know what a cream cheese rangoon is, but you get 3 of them. And for $2.60, I think that's the best value. So my cream cheese rangoons, which I still don't know what they are, they also came with a fortune cookie, which is a nice little addition. I guess they give fortune cookies with every purchase. I'm not quite sure what these things are, but let's give them a try. These are horrible. They're pretty crunchy, which is normally a good thing, but it's kind of like a stale crunchy. I think they've been left out for a while. There's also like very, very, very little cream cheese inside. The flavor is bland. Ugh. So in terms of size, value, and taste of these things, the size is okay. The taste is horrible. If I ranked the spicy chicken snacker from KFC as a D, these are like F. These are horrible. I don't even want to eat these. I still have 2 cream cheese rangoons, and I don't even know what to do with these things. I found some more people who are going to try these cream cheese rangoons. Sorry, what's your name?
Tamara. Denise. Kiana.
Okay, try a cream cheese rangoon, and let me know what you think.
Go to the ASMR.
The ASMR? Okay. Honest opinion, tell me what you think.
8 out of 10. Wait, no, 7 out of 10. It has less season in. 6 out of 10.
It's 10 out of 10.
My next place I'm going to is Dairy Queen. So I want you all to say Dairy Queen.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Dairy Queen!
So you're probably wondering, what are we going to get at Dairy Queen that's not a dessert? The thing is, though, Dairy Queen has an entire menu of cheeseburgers and french fries and chicken strips and tons of stuff on the menu that's not actually like ice cream. We do have $12.80 left, so we should be good. Let's go check out Dairy Queen and see what they got, guys. So Dairy Queen doesn't really have anything that's cheap on the menu. The cheapest thing on the entire menu, including desserts, is their french fries, priced at $3.99 and $4.51 with tax. They do give you a lot of french fries, but at $4.51, this is easily the most expensive thing we've bought today. I don't think I've ever actually ordered anything besides ice cream at Dairy Queen. Like, I've never tried their french fries or their burgers before, but let's give their fries a try. Oh my God. This is like the worst French fry I think I've ever had in my entire life. These French fries from Dairy Queen are no waffle fries from Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give these an F on the tier list. These are very bad. Moving on to the next fast food place, Wendy's. So hopefully we can get something good and cheap at Wendy's. We only have $8.29 left. There's a sign outside this Wendy's that says they have a $2.69 Junior Cheeseburger Deluxe. We'll probably get that unless they have something cheaper inside. We still have to go to Burger King and Taco Bell after this, and we don't want to run out of money by the time we get there. Let's go see if Dave Thomas can serve up some cheap food that's also good. So Wendy's does have a Junior Cheeseburger Deluxe priced at $2.69, but it also has a regular burger without cheese for 30 cents cheaper. With tax, the total price of our Junior Burger Deluxe is $2.51. So this burger is about the same size as the McDonald's one, but it is at 50 cents cheaper. Let's give Wendy's Burger Deluxe a try, guys. This is considerably better than that McDonald's burger, and it's cheaper too. In terms of value, it is a good price. It's a decent sized little burger. Now on the tier list, I'm gonna give this an S, guys. This is pretty spectacular. Now if I had to decide whether I like this burger better or the Popeyes biscuit, I'm gonna say the Popeyes biscuit is still number one. This is going to be the new number two though, guys. That biscuit at 99 cents is my favorite thing at Popeyes, and it's so cheap. But we still have a couple more places to go, guys. The next spot we're hitting is Burger King. Burger King is home of the Whopper, but we're not going to get a Whopper because Whoppers are not cheap. There's a sign outside this Burger King that says they have $2.99 chicken nuggets. Sounds like a great deal, but we're gonna go check inside and see if we can find something even cheaper. We do want to save some money when we go to Taco Bell. Taco Bell's usually got some cheap stuff too, right? Like it's Taco Bell. They sell like 12 tacos for $1 or something. I don't know. Let's go check out Burger King, guys, and see if we can get something both cheap and tasty on their menu. So Burger King does have something cheaper than those chicken nuggets. They have a burger for $2.49, leaving us with $3.17 left for Taco Bell. So this burger looks to be about the same size as our Wendy's burger and our McDonald's burger. Let's give it a try, guys. Wow, this is amazing. It's like slathered with ketchup and mayonnaise and mustard, which I love all three of those things. Keep on forgetting how much I actually like Burger King. Burger King actually makes a really decent burger. I'm sorry, guys. This is spectacular. I don't know where else to put this except S. And if I'm going to give this a ranking, I'm going to say this is the best thing we've had so far in terms of value and taste. Not as cheap as the biscuit that we had from Popeyes, but it's easily the tastiest thing. But guys, we still have one more place to go to. Let's see if they can top this burger from Burger King. Taco Bell. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our final fast food restaurant, Taco Bell. We have $3.17 remaining, and we're gonna go test out to see if Taco Bell can beat out Burger King as the best, cheapest fast food restaurant. I did see a sign outside this Taco Bell that says they have a value menu of things priced at $3.50 or less. Now, unfortunately, we only have $3.17 remaining, so $3.50 is not gonna cut it. Let's go check out Taco Bell and see if we can find something both cheap and delicious. So Taco Bell did have a couple items priced at $2.69. I decided to go with a rice and cheesy bean burrito. With tax, my burrito came to $2.93, leaving me with 24 cents remaining. Guys, we did it. We went to 10 different fast food restaurants with only $30. And the last thing we have to do is crown a champion for bestest, cheapest fast food item. This cheesy bean and rice burrito is pretty much the heaviest thing that we've gotten today, and at $2.93 total, it's not a bad bargain. Let's give it a try, guys. Wow, this is amazing. This is easily the best thing we've had the entire time. This is better than the biscuit from Popeyes, and this is better than the burger from Burger King. Taco Bell's cheesy rice and bean burrito takes the cake and is the champion for the best, cheapest fast food item.
Tell me that's not a triple beef burrito or some crunchy burrito. I hated it. I got one 2 days ago.
You didn't like it?
Oh, the menu? This isn't going to be on camera, though. I don't want to be on camera.
Recently, I went to 10 different fast food restaurants and tried the cheapest item on every menu. And since I enjoyed trying every cheapest item, it got me curious. Is the most expensive item at fast food restaurants actually worth the price? So today, I'm going back to every fast food restaurant in my area and ordering the most expensive item on the menu. And at the end, whoever makes the best, most expensive fast food item wins this extremely prestigious ribbon that I just printed out of my printer. Oh, and one more thing. Let's see if we can spend just $150 for this entire experience. The first spot on our list is McDonald's. So we have 3 rules that we have to follow today. Rule number 1, it cannot be a drink. Rule number 2, it cannot be a dessert. And rule number 3, it cannot be a secret menu item. It must be something off the menu. So the most expensive item on the McDonald's menu is a double quarter pounder BLT. It costs $10.39 plus tax, plus I rounded up 26 cents for Ronald McDonald charity to be exactly $12. It looks really good, but for $12, I'm a little disappointed with the size. I don't know. Let's give it a try, guys.
That is actually, like, amazing.
So we're going to be putting everything on the tier list today, and we're going to be ranking it based on value and taste. Now, value on this thing is not that good. $12 for a burger this size. I don't know, it seems expensive to me, but taste is amazing. I'd probably give it an S for taste and like a D for value. So all in all, I'm gonna give it a B. Let's go to the next fast food place, guys. Chipotle! So when I came to Chipotle last time to get the cheapest item on the menu, it was chips and salsa. But today we're gonna be getting the most expensive item on the menu, which, is it just like a burrito? Is that what it is? Does Chipotle only serve burritos? I don't know. But we're gonna go inside to see what Chipotle has as the most expensive menu item. So Chipotle doesn't really have that big of a menu. The most expensive thing that Chipotle has is a beef barbacoa burrito for $12.95. Plus you can add guacamole for $2.95 and queso blanco for $1.75. With tax, the total price of our burrito is $19.94. This is honestly like the biggest burrito I think I've ever had at Chipotle. Let's give our beef barbacoa burrito with guacamole and queso blanco a try, guys. Now that is tasty. The total price of our burrito was $19.94, which does put us a little over budget. However, the value on this thing is incredible just because it's like 3 times as large as the burger I had from McDonald's. I'm gonna give this burrito an A on the tier list. I think the value is pretty good considering what you pay for and what you get, and the taste is great. The next fast food place we're going to is Kentucky Fried Chicken. Finger licking good. So KFC is going to be interesting. I'm not sure what the most expensive item is. Now, I'm not allowed to get like a bucket of fried chicken because I don't really consider that one item. That's like a grouping of items. We do only have $118.06, so hopefully the most expensive item at KFC is not too expensive. I don't know, guys. Let's go check out KFC and see what the most expensive menu item is. So the most expensive thing KFC has is a Spicy Deluxe Famous Chicken Sandwich. The total cost of the chicken sandwich was $15.46, which is a little over budget. This chicken sandwich does look pretty good. Okay, guys, let's give this spicy chicken sandwich from KFC a try. So this sandwich is all right. The thing about KFC chicken is that their breading is not nearly as good as Popeyes or Chick-fil-A. When I was a kid, I used to eat KFC chicken all the time, like buckets of fried chicken with my family. But KFC is like the worst chicken place. I'm sorry. Popeyes does it better. Chick-fil-A does it better. Even Jollibee's is probably better than KFC. So in terms of value, this is considerably more than the burger from McDonald's, and it doesn't even taste as good. On the tier list, I'm gonna give this like a D. The value's bad and the taste is all right. Anyways, let's move on to the next fast food place, guys. Chick-fil-A, home of the original chicken sandwich. So when I came here to get the cheapest item on the menu, it was waffle fries, which I was a little disappointed at. I was kind of hoping to get like a mini chicken sandwich, but waffle fries was the cheapest. Anyways, let's go check out Chick-fil-A and see what they have to offer as their most expensive menu item. So Chick-fil-A does have a bunch of chicken sandwiches priced at around $9 and $10, but the most expensive thing on their menu is actually their salads. So I got myself a Cobb salad, the total price being $13.21. So this Cobb salad comes with nuggets, greens, Monterey Jack, and cheddar cheese, eggs, bacon, grape tomatoes, and corn. And you get the choice of avocado lime ranch dressing, creamy salsa, or balsamic vinaigrette. I chose avocado lime ranch because, I don't know, sounded good. I gotta say this Cobb salad from Chick-fil-A looks pretty impressive. Like, it's got a considerable weight to it, and compared to like a double quarter pounder BLD from McDonald's that I got earlier, this looks pretty good, and it's only like $1 more. Let's take a few bites and just try the entire salad and see what we think of it. That was gonna be a montage. Let's just do a snap cut. Done. So guys, let me tell you my verdict on this salad. It was great. They basically chop up Chick-fil-A nuggets and just put them on top of the salad. In terms of value and price, I would say the value is pretty good for what you get. It's a decent sized salad. If I had to rank this Cobb salad on the tier list, I think I would give it like an A. I think it's great. Now, is it good enough to knock Chipotle off the #1 spot? No. I don't think so. I still think Chipotle is #1. I'm going to rank this as #2 so far. The next fast food place we're going to is...
Popeyes! 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 Popeyes!
So Alec, do you like Popeyes?
I do, yeah, it's good. I'm a fan.
Okay, so that was Alec, and he wanted to be in the video. Anyways, I don't know what the most expensive menu item is going to be, but we're going to go check it out. There is a sign outside that says $4 favorites, but we're going to go top shelf and get the most expensive thing. So the most expensive thing at Popeyes is not like a combo or a meal or anything, it's just their chicken sandwich. The total price of our sandwich was $11.62. Anyways, this sandwich from Popeyes looks amazing. Just look at this thing. Let's give it a try, guys. This sandwich is so amazing. Now, in terms of value, this is the cheapest thing we've gotten today. The size is pretty decent, like it's a pretty decent sized chicken sandwich for what you get. And the taste is amazing. I love Popeye's chicken, especially when you douse it in their buttermilk ranch dressing. I think this is going an S, yeah. But where else am I going to put it? Yeah, this is definitely us, guys. We have a new leader for today. So we actually saved some money with this Popeye's chicken sandwich. So we do have $77.77 left. And we still have 5 more fast food places to go, guys. The next fast food place we're going to is... Panda Express. Gourmet Chinese food. Yeah. So last time I was at Panda Express to get the cheapest item on the menu, it was cream cheese rangoons. I did not like the cream cheese rangoons. I thought they were very bad. Maybe I got like a bad batch. Somebody said in the comments that they were overcooked. I don't know, it was my first time eating Panda Express and I wasn't too impressed. But let's go check out Panda Express and see what they got. That's expensive, not bad like those cream cheese rangoons. I don't know what I'm saying. So the most expensive thing at Panda Express is the bigger plate. It's 3 entrees and a side for $15 plus tax, the total price being $16.95. I didn't know what to get at Panda Express, so I just asked the guy for what's popular. So he gave me a mix of rice and chow mein, sesame chicken, spicy orange chicken, and kung pao chicken. Like, this is probably one of the best looking plates of food I've ever seen in my entire life. It's also very heavy too for something that costs $16.95. It's like as heavy as the burrito from Chipotle. I don't know, guys, I wasn't too impressed with the cream cheese rangoons I got when I tried the cheapest item, but let's try this bigger plate from Panda Express and see how it is. It's so good. I get the hiccups when I eat spicy food too fast. Now, value and price for this thing. The value is great. It's very heavy and it only costs $17 for what you get. The taste is amazing. Like, this is probably some of the best Chinese food I've ever had. I guess I gotta give it an S, right? Value's great. The taste is amazing. This is S tier, guys. Panda Express is amazing. I also got a fortune cookie. Let's see what it says. Help, I'm still trapped in a Chinese fortune cookie factory. I've been trapped here for many years. I still miss my wife. Please send help. They've got me trapped here and I don't know what to do. Anyways, guys, let's go to the next fast food place. Dairy Queen. Hot eats, cool treat. We treat you right. That was like an old jingle from Dairy Queen. I don't know if that's still a thing. That was their jingle, though. So Dairy Queen's gonna be interesting. According to their sign, they sell Blizzard's cakes, burgers, and shakes. But unfortunately, Blizzard's shakes and cakes are desserts, so we can't get that. I guess we're getting a burger then? That's probably gonna be the most expensive thing. We are 82 cents above schedule in terms of how much money we have to spend, so we're looking pretty good. Let's go check out Dairy Queen and see what their most expensive menu item is. Hot eats, good treats, sweet treats you right. That jingle's gonna be stuck in my head forever. So Dairy Queen does have an assortment of different burgers on the menu. The most expensive one is a triple patty flamethrower burger. The total cost of our burger was $12.42, but I did find 5 cents on the floor, so we're just gonna add this to our little bank account. Bling! Now I have to say, this burger looks absolutely amazing, especially for something from Dairy Queen, which normally specializes in desserts. The description is 3 100% seasoned beef patties, fiery flamethrower sauce, applewood smoked bacon, pepper jack cheese, jalapeno pieces, tomato, and lettuce on a toasted bun. I think I need to like unhinge my jaw like a snake to take a bite of this. This thing is huge. Now this is a tasty burger, I must say. So value and taste on this thing. The price is a little bit more than the double quarter pounder BLT from McDonald's, but the weight is significantly heavier. Like it feels like 50% bigger than the burger from McDonald's. Just for the fact that this burger is 50% bigger than the McDonald's burger, I'm gonna give this an A. I think it's a great value for what you get. It still doesn't knock off Panda Express at the #1 spot, but hey, DQ with a solid entry and an A on the tier list, not bad. So we have $48.45 remaining, plenty of money for the next 3 fast food places. Let's head to the next fast food place, guys. Wendy's! When I came to Wendy's to try the cheapest item on the menu, it was a burger, and I was very satisfied. Not as satisfied as I am reading Wendy's replies on Twitter. Wendy's needs to get rid of the square burger. It seems a little too artificial. Wendy's, unlike the supernatural circle shape that hamburgers come in when you pick them off the vine. What a savage reply by Wendy's. I have no idea what the most expensive item at Wendy's is going to be, but let's go find out. So the most expensive item on the Wendy's menu is a 3/4 pound Baconator Deluxe. The total cost is $12.98. While I was filming the shot of me taking the bag outside, I bumped into a wall. I gotta pay more attention when I'm filming. This 3/4 pound Baconator Deluxe looks great. 3/4 pound patties with cheese, bacon, pickled tomato, lettuce, onion, mayonnaise, ketchup. Let's not stand on ceremony, guys. Let's give it a try. It is great. At $13, it is a little expensive for the size.
All day long, fun.
I'm just gonna whisper. I think I'm gonna give this burger an A on the tier list. It's really good. Moving on to the next fast food place. Burger King! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh wait, that's McDonald's. Never mind. Future me, when you're editing this, cut that part out. What an idiot I am. We're at Burger King, not McDonald's. I feel like I always have to say something in front of every place, but I got nothing. Let's go. So the most expensive item on the Burger King menu is a triple Whopper. Total price of the triple Whopper is $12.87. So when you go in the computer to order your food, it gives you the option to add more or less to ingredients. So I asked them to put heavy mayo, heavy ketchup, heavy pickles, heavy lettuce, heavy tomato, heavy onion. And this is quite possibly the biggest burger I've ever seen in my entire life. Let's give this triple Whopper a try, guys. I've said it before and I'll say it again, Burger King makes an amazing burger. Now the value on this burger is incredible just for the sheer size of it. And the taste is amazing too. I love a good Burger King burger. I'm gonna give this an S. This is great. This is amazing. Now, is it good enough to knock off the top spot of Panda Express? I don't think so. The Panda Express was easily the biggest thing we've had today and probably the tastiest thing too, actually. This is still great though, but I'm gonna keep Panda Express at #1. And guys, we have one more place to go to. Let's head to the final destination. Taco Bell. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally arrived to our last location, Taco Bell. So we have $22.60 left, which I don't think we're gonna run out of money at Taco Bell. Taco Bell is like the cheapest place, right? Panda Express is currently in the lead for the bestest, most expensive fast food item. I'm not sure what Taco Bell is gonna have, but let's go see what their most expensive item is. So the most expensive item at Taco Bell is a steak burrito. The total price of our steak burrito was $11.17, making it the cheapest of the most expensive items we've had today. So guys, we have $11.43 left. We did it. We were able to spend $150 on the 10 most expensive fast food menu items. So the reason that I chose $150 is because that's how much ad revenue the video I made where I tried the cheapest menu items. Right now, I'm just a small YouTuber and my channel only has like 11,000 subscribers, but I really do want to be a bigger YouTuber someday. So if you like this video, feel free to subscribe, guys. Okay guys, let's try the most expensive menu item from Taco Bell. Let's give it a try. This thing is amazing. Panda Express, I'm sorry, you did an amazing job and you have been the second place winner today, but my favorite of the most expensive fast food menu items we tried today was Taco Bell. I love pizza, and if for some crazy reason you don't love pizza, go watch another video, because this video is only for people who love pizza. Okay, let me explain, guys. I have never eaten a slice of pizza in my life that I didn't love. So when I found out that people on Yelp rate pizza on a scale from 1 to 5 stars, I was a little confused. Like, isn't all pizza delicious and 5 stars? I'm pretty sure it is. So today we're gonna test this theory, because I have located 5 different pizza places in my city at 5 different star ratings. So today I'm going to all 5 of these restaurants and reviewing them myself. The only thing is, I told my wife Sylvia I'd be back here by 3 with pizza for her. So I guess I'd better get going to the first. So this is the first pizza place we're going to be going to. It's Pizzaiolo. So I found some 1-star reviews for this place, and they were pretty interesting, so I'm going to read them to you now. There was a cigarette baked into my pizza. When I found it, disgusted, I told the staff, who accused me of planting it there myself. I've never smoked in my life. Disgusting. Don't eat here. 1 star. Well, I'm sorry, Jada. I don't know how a cigarette got baked into your pizza. I'm sure it's a one-time thing, though. So we're gonna go inside this Pizzaiolo and see what it's like. Let's go. So the name of this pizza place is Pizzaiolo, which in Italian means pizza chef. So the pizza's gotta be good, right? When I walked inside, I noticed this guy was just like staring at the pizzas on display. I'm not really sure what he was doing. So at all 5 pizza places we're going to be visiting today, we're going to just be getting a plain cheese pizza. Just because plain cheese is Sylvia's favorite, and I'm going to be bringing back all the leftovers for her. I paid for the pizza and I headed back outside to give it a try. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is inspect for any cigarettes. I don't see any. So if you get a cigarette in your pizza, it's okay to leave a 1-star review, but it's probably not going to happen again. So the most important part when judging a pizza, obviously, is the taste. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna leave a review of this place myself. The pizza was delicious. There's no cigarettes in my pizza. I loved it. 5 stars. Let's head to the next pizza place, guys. So I hopped on my bike and made my way to the next pizza place. So this is the 2-star pizza place we're going to be going to. It's called Pizza Nova. So the reviews for this place were pretty amazing. I'm going to go over them with you now. Random guy walked in off the street, went behind the counter to food preparation area and started eating different items, some falling out of his mouth onto the counter. He then proceeded to make a pizza, put it in the oven and walk back outside. 2 stars. I'm not sure why you gave it 2 stars, Leonard. I think it deserves a 1. This place had tiny ants on the counter near the window. These things happen, but it was the lack of surprise the employee demonstrated when I told her. Like, oh, those again? 2 stars. So we're gonna go check out this pizza place and see how it is. Let's go. So I walked across a rainbow crosswalk and headed inside to the 2-star Pizza Nova. So I looked inside the kitchen to see if there's any random guy off the street making the pizzas today, but I didn't see anybody. So far, so good. I ordered another slice of cheese pizza, and I went to sit down. So, I don't see any ants. So the most important thing when eating pizza, again, is how it tastes. So let's try this pizza. I'm pretty sure pizza is the most perfect food ever made. Like and subscribe if you agree. So I'm gonna give my review of this place. Here it is. Pizza was delicious. No ants on the counter. What more can you ask for? 5 stars. Okay guys, let's let's head to the next place. After I packed up the leftovers to bring home to Sylvia, I threw out my paper plate and got on my bike to the next location. It was almost 12:30 now, so I only had 2.5 hours before I had to be home. So I made my way to the next pizza place. So this is our 3-star restaurant we're going to be going to. It's called King Slice. I love the logo. It's a pizza with a smiley face and a crown. I love this review. This is from Tom Z. One of the best 2.5 to 3-star pizzas in the city. The dough airiness was nothing memorable, nor was the flavor. Overall, decently good pizza for pies in the area. 3 stars. So I'm not really sure if Tom likes this place or not. He says one of the best 2.5 to 3-star pizzas in the city. Like, what does that mean? He's been to a lot of like mediocre pizza places and he thinks this is the best? Let's go check out the King Slice. I headed inside the King Slice and ordered another cheese pizza. And then something unexpected happened. I've been to many pizza places in my life. I've never seen garlic oil on pizza. This is the best looking pizza I have ever seen, ever. Jeez. Oh my god. Let's give it a try. This pizza is so good. Here's my review of the place. Never in my life have I been offered garlic oil on my pizza at any pizza establishment ever. This is the greatest invention since anything. 5 stars. Let's go to the next place, guys. I went outside, hopped on my bike, and headed to the 4-star pizza place. So this is our next pizza place we're going to be going to. It's called Cora's Pizza. This place is rated 4 stars online. I'm going to give you a little history of what happened here. There was a pizza war. There was another pizza place that used to be here called CEO Pizza, and there was Cora's Pizza right next to each other. Unfortunately, only one could be victorious, and Cora's is the only one still in business. CEO has been closed down. I'm going to give you some of the reviews of Cora's. I used to live around there. In my honest opinion, CEO edges out Cora's. The margarita just tastes a bit more authentic to me. 4 stars. So Channing F thinks that CEO is better, but it's no longer there. And I found this review. Opens late. Always hot pizza. Generous amounts. 4 stars. Anyway, let's go check out Cora's and see how the pizza is. So I crossed the street and walked by the closed CEO Pizza place, and I headed inside Cora's. So I ordered another slice of cheese pizza, and I was about to leave. But I decided to ask the pizza maker what happened to CEO Pizza. Hey, whatever happened to the CEO Pizza?
We merged.
You merged?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're all together now?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks. So apparently, I didn't do enough research. Cora's Pizza didn't beat out CEO Pizza. They merged together. So they are one pizza place. This is interesting. It's not really important because the only thing that's important is how good the pizza is. I love it. Here's my review. CEO Pizza, Cora's Pizza. Who cares? Pizza's delicious. 5 stars. Okay, I gotta hurry up because I gotta go to the last pizza place and I gotta bring all this pizza home. Let's go. Man, I love pizza. So I got on my bike and headed to the last pizza place. The time was 2:07, so I only had 53 minutes before I had to be home. So this is our next pizza place we're going to be going to. Pizzeria de Mario.
It's the greatest.
It's the... Okay. Yeah, this place looks interesting. I'll read you a couple of the reviews from this place. This is quite possibly one of my favorite reviews I've ever seen for anything. I would drive through a pack of cute doddering grandmothers for a slice of this pizza. So glad we found this place. Open late, incredible quality, and family business. God bless Italy. 5 stars. So George M., how many grandmothers would you drive over? So let's go check out Pizzeria de Mario, guys. So the first thing you notice when you walk in is the overwhelming smell of fresh pizza. They had a painting of Super Mario on the wall and a friendly lady behind the counter. Can I just get a slice of cheese? I'll have it for here. And I tried to make small talk with the lady, but it didn't go so well. Yeah, I was reading some of the reviews online for this place. They're really good.
Sorry?
The reviews online on like Yelp. Yeah, they're really good. I took my slice to the front counter and marveled at my pizza before sitting down. So this place has Super Mario. It's
gotta be good. I'm not sure if I would run over grandmothers for this pizza, but it's really good. Here's my review. Pizzeria de Mario. What can I say? Delicious. 5 stars. Okay, guys. I gotta bring these pizzas home. Let's go.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you, bye.
This is the best pizza I've had all day.
Thank you.
Cheers, thank you.
I checked the time before hopping on my bike, and I had 29 minutes before I had to be home, which was plenty of time to be back by 3. Just remember, guys, it doesn't matter if the pizza you're eating is 1 star or 5 stars. What's important is the people you get to eat pizza with.
So I always loved the drive-thru when I was a kid, just waiting in anticipation for the food to come out of that little window. But that was until I saw this review. Here, tell me what you think of it.
The entire drive-thru staff saw an ice cream truck and ran outside. I waited in my car for 10 minutes until they all came back with ice cream cones.
Bruh.
I still can't believe this happened. 1 star.
Well, did they at least bring you an ice cream cone back, Karen? Now this got me curious. How accurate are the reviews for these drive-thrus? So I went and found 5 different drive-thrus at 5 different star ratings. And today we're going to be going to each one and test the accuracy of these reviews. Now to make sure these reviews are genuine, I tracked down Mary, the person responsible for all 5 of these drive-thru reviews. Mary is one of the most prolific Yelp reviewers in the entire world.
I have amassed a little over 3,000 reviews and I'm closing in on 50,000 photos. Back in 2019, I won 2 awards. So I won Reviewer of the Year and Photographer of the Year.
Now the only rule to this challenge is that I have to order exactly what Mary ordered at every single drive-thru, while also giving my own personal review of the place. Anyways, let's do it.
Starting route to Starbucks.
This is the Starbucks that Mary went to. It's cold. Let's read Mary's review.
I went through the drive-thru and ordered a grande unsweetened passion tango tea. The barista handed me the drink, with it dripping down my left hand. At least 2 baristas need training on how to wipe up a beverage in such a state before handing it to a customer. 1 star.
And then, when I interviewed Mary, she also ordered something very similar, so I think this is something she gets all the time. Let's go check it out.
I ordered my regular drink at the time, so it was like a grande iced passion tango tea, and then I went to the pickup window to get it. He just handed it to me, dripping wet into my hand, so that's why it was 1 star.
Mango unsweetened passion tango tea. Mango unsweetened passion tango tea. Mango unsweetened passion tango tea. I gotta remember this. It's such a long title.
Thank you for taking Starbucks. How can I help you out today?
Hi there. Can I get a mango passion iced tea? Tango iced tea? Is that a thing?
You want a passion tango lemonade? Awesome. 503. You're down now.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. I'll see you at the window.
What? All right.
Are you a YouTuber?
Sure.
There you go, boss.
That was quick. Thank you. Bye.
The guy didn't spill it. Oh, that is refreshing. I'm sorry, Mary. I don't concur with your review. 5 stars, Starbucks. 5 stars. To the next location.
Starting route to Tim Hortons.
So this is the Tim Hortons drive-thru that we're gonna be going through today. Have I mentioned how freaking cold it is? In case you're not from Canada and you don't know what Tim Hortons is, it's a pretty popular coffee chain. Tim Hortons was a hockey player. We like hockey in Canada, and it's freaking cold here. So Mary's review was,
I went through the drive-thru. I asked for the mac and cheese. The guy thought I said something else. I repeated myself 3 times. He then said he didn't have any. My panini and cruller were okay. 2 stars.
I wish I had mac and cheese too, Mary. I wish I had it too, to warm me up. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, so after work, I went to this Tim Hortons and I ordered mac and cheese. So I repeated it 3 times. Finally, the 3rd time, he's like, oh, we don't have that. Like, it was so disappointing. That's what I wanted. I was thinking about it all day. So that was 2 stars.
Hi there. You guys don't have any macaroni and cheese, do you?
No, we don't have it.
Okay, I'll get the bacon panini,
Okay.
a cruller, and a Diet Pepsi.
And that's everything?
Yeah.
Please for coming.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Cheers, thank you.
Oh, look, the cheese. They put it on the outside, so it just melts off. Ah, that does look good.
5 stars.
Starting route to McDonald's.
So this is the McDonald's drive-thru we're gonna be going through. Okay, so Mary rated this 3 stars. Here, let me read you her review.
I asked for a cheeseburger combo. The woman handling the drive-thru quoted 3 different prices to me, and there were incredibly long pauses. I was not thrilled. 3 stars.
Let me see if this lady is gonna quote me 3 different prices too. And if your review is justified, it's cold. Okay, let's go.
There was this one experience where I went there and I placed an order, and for some reason the person on the other end kept on quoting 3 different prices for the same order. If you're just conjuring up prices, that's not helping me. So yeah, it's a 3 star, but it is much better now.
Hi there.
Hi there, do you have a cheeseburger combo?
Do you want a double cheeseburger instead?
Yeah, what's the price on that?
Yeah, double cheese $8.30 plus tax.
8.30. Or 8, it says 8.29. Okay. Yeah, I'll have that.
Okay, thank you. A double cheeseburger, right?
Yeah, the combo.
$9.30.
Oh my, wow, you guys need a better drive-thru.
That wasn't awkward. I remember these being bigger when I was a kid. Mary gave this 3 stars. Aside from the extremely long selfie stick I needed to play with, it was good. This burger is pretty good too. I gotta give this place 5 stars.
Starting route to Burger King.
Okay, I'm gonna make this quick because it's really, really cold. This is our Burger King drive-thru we're gonna be going through today. Mary's review was, I knew what I wanted. Poutine, bacon cheeseburger. I paid with a debit card. I thanked the woman. She said nothing. It didn't take long to get my order. I thanked the woman again. She said nothing. God, it's cold. I would have preferred an expression of warmth. Instead, I got nothing. 4 stars. So even though the lady through the drive-thru was very, very not nice to Mary, she still gave it a 4 stars. Okay, it is really cold. I'm gonna go in my car where it's nice and warm, and we're gonna get a bacon cheeseburger and a poutine. Let's go.
So I ordered a bacon cheeseburger and also a side order of poutine. And this woman said nothing. She basically handed me the machine. I tapped, and then moments later she came back, handed me the food. I said thank you. She said nothing and shut the window. So 4 stars because the food was great, but you know, she could have been a little warmer, more human. I felt nothing.
May I take order, please?
Hi there, can I get a bacon cheeseburger and a poutine?
It's a small one, right?
There's sizes?
Okay, bacon cheeseburger and the poutine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Total is 10.70, right, 10 rupees. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I asked for the sizes and didn't really answer.
We're cooking the fresh fries. Can you part the kind of prawn? I'll bring it for you.
You gonna bring it for me? Okay, thank you. Cheers. Thank you. She came all the way out from the drive-thru just to bring me my food. I think Mary would approve.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. I do not concur with Mary's 4-star rating. Service was exceptional. Very nice lady. 5 stars.
Starting route to Taco Bell.
This is the Taco Bell drive-thru. Mary rated this 5 stars. Yeah, I'm used to going to Taco Bell at like 3 in the morning. So, let's read Mary's review.
I can't recall ever giving Taco Bell a perfect rating. This one deserves it. I absolutely love the nachos. The different cheeses added a different depth that you don't expect at Taco Bell. Yum. 5 stars.
I gotta make room, this car coming. Maybe I shouldn't have done this in the drive-thru. I like Taco Bell. Let's go give it a try.
This is interesting. I normally don't rate Taco Bell a perfect score, and I got it. It was just pure heaven. It was the best. So 5 stars for this Taco Bell.
Hi there, can I get a nachos grande and a fry supreme? Cheers, thank you. I should have ordered in Spanish. Yo necesito muchos nachos grandes, por favor. Tengo hambre. Cheers, thank you.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. I love Taco Bell. Mary, I concur. 5 stars.
As I was driving home, I couldn't help but think about Mary and the more than 3,000 reviews she's written over the last 10 years.
So I go to so many drive-thrus for an interesting reason. So growing up, my dad hated going through drive-thrus. He would go to one, he would try and rattle off his order, and nobody could hear him because he was very soft-spoken. So I was deprived as a kid going through drive-thrus. So as an adult, I go to any drive-thru I could possibly think of to make up for lost time. I love traveling, I love checking out food, I love supporting local businesses. So for me, it's just the perfect place to just share my experiences with other people, and hopefully they help.
So the next time you read a Yelp review, it might be one of Mary's.
There is a food safety program in my city called Dine Safe, which actively rates every restaurant with one of 3 different ratings. A green pass, meaning they are a safe and clean establishment open for business. A yellow pass, meaning they have a number of health code violations that need to be fixed, and if they don't fix them, they will be given a red pass, meaning they are closed for business due to health code violations. So, here's the plan. I will be visiting 4 different restaurants in my city with yellow passes and see if they truly deserve to be closed down, and at the end I will be awarding my favorite restaurant with this orange pass of excellence. Let's head to the first restaurant, guys. Cue the epic travel music. So this is St. Clair Bakery. This is the first restaurant we're going to be going to with health code violations. I did some snooping around earlier and saw that they have the big yellow conditional pass on the front. So this bakery has 4 different health code violations, but the one we're going to be looking at specifically is fail to protect food from contamination or adulteration, which kind of just means like the food is not safe to eat, I guess. I don't know. So there's also a 1-star review for this place by somebody named Anais, who said, "Went there with my boyfriend to grab breakfast on the go. We bought a few bakery items, and one of them was completely rotten inside. Looking back, we should have known it would not be fresh because nothing was refrigerated." 1 star. And then they also left a picture of like their Danish with like, looks like mold on the inside. It looks like they're about to throw it out too because they're right in front of the garbage can. So we're going to be judging each one of these restaurants on 2 different factors. A, how well they comply with health code violations, and B, how good is the food. So let's go check out this place with health code violations and see how it stacks up. I wanted this to be an epic scene where I start walking towards the bakery, but the lights were red, so I had to wait. I checked out this place on Google Maps before I came here, and the baguettes in the window looked like they were giving me the middle finger, but hopefully my experience inside will be a little better. Okay. As I entered, I quickly noticed that the place was empty of both customers and employees. The pastries and sandwiches were on display, and there was a table still dirty from previous customers, and after about a minute of waiting, an employee came out from the back. What do you recommend?
203 charges, 7 mass shooting and coming up, we'll have to wait this.
She didn't say anything and she just went to the back. We'll see. I waited like 5 minutes before another guy came out from the back. Apparently the first lady didn't speak English very well, but I'm not gonna lie, this guy's English wasn't the best either. Everything okay? Does she not speak English?
Yeah?
She doesn't speak English?
No, speak English very well.
Are you? No? What pastry do you recommend?
The patisserie.
I paid for my stuff and was due back 75 cents, but the guy didn't seem to have any more quarters in his till. So he just kind of stood there for a second, didn't say anything, and gave me back the only 2 quarters that he had, which is interesting. Then I took my stuff to sit down at one of the cleaner tables. Okay, so this has been a wild experience. There's nobody here to greet me. I waited 5 minutes for the guy to speak English to come in. Let's give this pastry and this coffee a try, guys. Okay, let's try the coffee first, guys. Acceptable. It's a nice coffee. Let's try this donut. There's no like mold or anything on this donut like the person on the review said. So maybe they just got like a bad one or something. I don't know. This place looks pretty clean considering. It's been a jarring experience so far. So the coffee's pretty good. The donut's pretty good. The service is not very good. But in terms of health safety, I don't think there's any like real violations, but I'm not a professional, so I wouldn't know. So I'm gonna give this place a 6 out of 10 for cleanliness and a 5 out of 10 for food, for a grand total of 11 points for restaurant numero uno. Let's head to the next place, guys. And guys, I think you know what time it is. Epic travel montage. I like doing these travel montage shots. I hope you guys enjoy too. So this is north of Brooklyn Pizzeria. This is the second location we're going to be visiting with health code violations. The alleyway outside doesn't look like the cleanest, but I don't think we should judge this place on the alleyway. We should judge it on the food and how sanitary it is on the inside. So this place has 4 different health code violations. Fail to keep sanitary facility sanitary. Fail to keep sanitary facility with toilet paper. Fail to protect against the harboring of pests. And fail to protect against the entry of pests. I don't really understand how protecting against the harboring of pests and protecting against the entry of pests is 2 different things, but apparently this is 2 separate violations. So guys, let's go check out north of Brooklyn Pizzeria and check out if it is indeed up to health code standards. I've been squinting this whole time. Maybe I should have put my hat like this. Let's go. So this place is pretty claustrophobic inside. There's 3 small tables, a counter, that's pretty much it. I ordered a margarita pizza and sat down while I waited to scope the place out. There was pizza dough just kind of laying out next to customers, and there was cobwebs in the ceiling, and cobwebs in the lights. There was also a random stain on the wall, which I'm not sure what that is. But there was also a newspaper article on the wall saying that this was one of the top 5 best pizza places in the city. So we'll see how the pizza is. Once my pizza was ready, I headed outside to give it a try. Guys, let's give this pizza a try. So I'm not gonna lie, guys, this pizza looks absolutely spectacular. I got a margarita, which is just like tomato sauce, mozzarella, and basil leaves, which is like classic Italian dish. So this place was interesting. It's very, very claustrophobic inside. Their pizza makers are right next to their customers. Like you could literally high five the people making your pizzas. They're that close. And they do have like their pizza dough just kind of lying around. There's also like a bunch of spider webs in the ceiling. I guess they could have clean stuff like that. There was no bathroom to speak of, which I'm not sure is actually allowed. I think that it's a law that you have to have a bathroom for your customers. I'm not sure. Regardless of all that, we're going to be checking out how the pizza tastes. It's probably the most important thing. Let's give this margarita pizza a try. Guys, this pizza is amazing. Oh my god. Very thin crust, tomato sauce, mozzarella. All the toppings are fresh. So in terms of the health code violations for this restaurant, I'm gonna give it a pass. I think it's alright. And in terms of the food, this is way better than that donut I had at St. Clair Bakery. Guys, I think this is my new favorite so far. Let's go check out the other 2 places. Okay guys, I think you know what time it is. Epic travel montage time. So this is Kachi. This is the next restaurant we're going to be going to with health code violations. It's a Korean restaurant. The logo is like a little bird. I'm not sure if Kachi means bird in like Korean. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you know what Kachi means. So this Kachi Korean restaurant has 3 different health code violations. Fail to protect against the harboring of of pests, which I didn't see any pests like bugs or anything at the North of Brooklyn Pizzeria, so hopefully there's none in here. Not maintained with clean floors and not maintained with clean walls. So we're gonna go check out this place and see if it has any pests, if the walls are clean, and if the floors are clean, and obviously how good the food is. Let's go, guys. So the reviews for this place on Yelp were all over the place, but most people were saying that it was a clean restaurant. So here's hoping. The place was completely empty, and I was greeted immediately when I walked in. I sat down and just kind of admired all the artwork in this place. Like, look at this picture of a chicken. Crazy. I decided to order one of the first things on the menu, a beef short ribs bento box. But before my main dish arrived, I was given not one, not two, but 5 appetizers. Okay guys, so I've got a nice selection of appetizers. I don't know what any of these things are, but they look delicious. From what I see, the floors are pretty clean, the walls are pretty clean, and I don't see any pests or bugs anywhere. This place has beautiful artwork. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's literally the starry night behind me. Let's try these appetizers though, guys. Done, guys. That was delicious. Shortly after my appetizers, my main dish arrived, which I'm not gonna lie, looked amazing. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is looks like an amazing meal. I made quick work of my meal, and guys, this place was awesome. This place was really clean, so I'm gonna give it an 8 for cleanliness. And my food was also really yummy too, so I'm gonna give it a 9 for food. This Kachi restaurant has been the best place so far, but we still have one more restaurant to check out. Okay guys, this is the last time we're gonna do it. Epic travel montage. I'm kind of sad actually. This is the last montage we're gonna be doing. It's the last travel montage to the last restaurant. Can you believe it? So this is Vaticano. This is the last restaurant we're going to be going to with health code violations. I love the logo for this restaurant. I think it's just like the guy who created it. So Vaticano was given a yellow pass for health code violations. They have a bunch of different infractions, but the main one I want to check out is fail to maintain hand washing stations with liquid soap and paper towels. This place looks pretty nice though. It looks like kind of like a fancy schmancy restaurant. Anyways, let's go give Vaticano restaurant a try, guys. So I got a nice spot out on the patio, guys. Just enjoying my water. So I ordered fettuccine alfredo. First thing we're gonna do is sit down and enjoy that. And then we're gonna head to the bathroom and see if there's indeed soap and paper towels in the washroom. My pasta arrived pretty quick, and honestly, it was pretty good. But I still had one more thing to check out. The bathroom. Okay guys, this is the moment of truth. We're gonna check to see if they have soap and if they have toilet paper. Well guys, they have toilet paper. And let's check the soup. Guys, this place is fine. So yeah, this place of course had both toilet paper and soap. This Vaticano restaurant was clean and the food was good. But if I had to choose, my favorite restaurant of the 4 would be Kachi Korean restaurant. And to make it official, I'm going to award them with my Orange Pass of Excellence.
Restaurant reviews on Yelp are unbelievable. Here's one you might find interesting. Don't bother. The food is lackluster and doesn't even deserve my time. Oh, and my waiter was a robot. 2 stars. Wait, you had a robot for a waiter and you only gave the restaurant 2 stars? That doesn't make any sense.
And this begs the question, does the star rating even mean anything anymore?
Well, today we're going to find out because I have scoured the Yelp pages to find 5 different restaurants to eat at over the next 5 days, each with an average rating of exactly 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, and 5 stars. This includes the restaurant I mentioned earlier with the robot servers, but we'll get to that a little later.
So I have 3 main objectives that I want to accomplish.
For each restaurant that I go to, I'm going to be giving my own honest review of the place. I'm also on kind of a budget, so I'm going to be only allowing myself $100 to spend in total. And finally, I want to find a new restaurant that I can get some good food every once in a while. Especially for my wife, Sylvia. She's Italian, and she loves food more than anybody I know. So the first restaurant I searched for was a 1-star restaurant, and the first one I found seemed promising.
It had 6 reviews and 5 of them were 1 star. So I got my coat and headed down to see our 1-star restaurant.
Pizza Hut is actually really close to where I live. I've never been to it before, but maybe there's a reason why. Let's read some of the reviews.
Worst Pizza Hut ever. The pizza tasted off. Could be better. There was something not right with the pizza. Evil, horrible little gremlin shop. Wanted to give them my hard-earned Ame Ivan cash. And guest in their country who just wanted pizza. They can no longer stays in sorry, Pizza Hut. 1 star.
I like these reviews.
I started eating the pizza in store and I realized there was almost no pepperoni and no mushroom at all. I am 100% sure that the owner and management of this store told their cooks and employees to be stingy with the toppings to save money. 1 star.
So this guy was upset that he got little pepperoni and no mushroom, and he even posted a picture from the Pizza Hut website and his own slice. Now, I can see on the slice that he actually did get some pieces of pepperoni. So anyways, we're gonna go check out this 1-star review Pizza Hut and see if the 1 star is justified.
So I looked both ways before crossing the street and I headed inside. I also checked out some of the pictures online about this place.
My favorite one is probably this one, where there's 3 employees that are kind of smiling a little bit, and I presume it's a customer who took this picture. I don't know what it is. This picture just made me laugh.
So the first thing that happened as I walked in was an immediate smell of fresh pizza.
And within 10 seconds or so, I was greeted by my pizza maker.
Hi, how's it going? You have a supreme pizza?
The price of the pizza was $16.89, and with tax it came to $19.09, which was within my budget. I was told it would only be 10 minutes for my pizza to be ready, which is pretty quick if you ask me. As I waited, I noticed this place was full of catchy phrases all over the place. Pizza is magic. For the love of pizza. Get your hut hit more often. But my favorite was easily, it's a snack, it's a meal, it's a schmeal. Almost exactly 10 minutes after I ordered, my pizza was ready. So I headed back home to eat my schmeal.
Okay, let's check out this pizza. Most important part is how it tastes. That's a pretty good pizza. I don't think the 1-star reviews are justified. So I'm gonna leave a 5-star review myself.
So the next day I woke up, brushed my teeth, made myself a coffee, and eventually I made my way to the back of my house.
Starting route to East Side Mario's.
So this is the East Side Mario's that we're going to be going to. It has an average review of 2 stars. East Side Mario's always reminds me of the commercials I saw when I was a kid. There's guys that are holding breadsticks. There's another bartender who flips something and hits one of the customers. Like, it's not a really appealing commercial. So I'm gonna read you some of the reviews that I saw in this place, and you tell me if you think they're justified for giving it 2 stars.
The only word I can think of this place is meh. It has been years since the last time, and it's going to be at least 5 more until I forget I hate this place. Below average food, crappy customer service. It feels much like going to McDonald's, but being served. 2 stars.
And then this one is probably my favorite review.
I was really looking forward to eating at East Side Mario's. Once we arrived, we noticed it was very unclean, and there was a dead rat on the sidewalk towards the entrance. We decided we're not going to take the chance, and we went to the Montana's nearby instead. 2 stars.
So Chanel didn't go in there because she saw a dead rat in the front. Like, it's not their fault that a rat came up and died in front of their restaurant. Anyways, we're gonna go check out this place and see if it's 2 stars is justified.
So I currently have $80.91 for the next 4 restaurants. So it's a good thing I came here on a Wednesday because they have an all-you-can-eat deal for $19.99. As I approached the entrance, I kept a keen eye out for any dead rats in the sidewalk, but I didn't see any. So far, so good.
I'm good.
Just a table for one.
Is it okay right here for you?
Anywhere. Yeah, it's good.
I sat down and I started to scope the place out. And mamma mia, am I eating in a East Side Mario's or a ristorante in Italy? Come empty, leave a full. Mangia, mangia. All you can eat soup, salad, garlic loaf, and pasta. How could you go wrong? And that's when I saw the real star of the show, the robot waiter, whom I'm going to call Arnie from now on. Before I could even order a drink, my waitress Betsy and her assistant Arnie brought me some bread. And then Arnie came over to my table to check up on me.
How was your bread?
Yeah, it was good.
Would you like some more?
Nah, I'm okay.
Okay. Beep boop beep. Bye bye.
After my bread, I had a Caesar salad. Next, I had one of my favorites, an Italian wedding soup. I was getting pretty full, but I still had one last thing to try. Chicken fettuccine alfredo. So finally, Betsy and Arnie brought me some pasta.
Beep boop beep. Here is your fettuccine alfredo. Bye bye.
The pasta was good, but after all that I'd eaten so far, I felt like I was going to throw up. I think Betsy could even sense my nausea as she came to check up on me. I was really full, and I didn't end up finishing my pasta, but it was time to go home anyways. I asked for the bill, which was $22.59, not including a tip that I added separately. As I was leaving Eastside Mario's, I was bid farewell by Arnie.
Goodbye, half-acre. I'll always love you.
That was fun. Yeah, I don't think the 2-star reviews were justified for this place. So I'm going to be giving this place a 5-star review because I think it deserves one.
On day 3, I left my house with an umbrella for the rain and $58.32 for my next 3 restaurants.
The next restaurant I'm going to go to is a place called Toroni's. They have an average star rating of 3 stars, and we're going to go check them out. So this is our 3-star restaurant that we're going to be going to. As I was reading the reviews, some of the words they use were pretentious. I saw the word pretentious a lot. They also don't allow vinegar with their bread and olive oil because the owner owns like an orchard and he doesn't want vinegar taking away from the subtleties of the oil or something. I don't know. But we're going to go check it out and see if the reviews are accurate. Come along.
I went inside and was immediately greeted by the host. I was asked to sit in the cafe in the lower level, but I requested to eat on the top floor, which they were very accommodating and told me to head upstairs. I took the stairs to the 2nd floor and was immediately greeted by host number 2, who quickly showed me to my table.
How are you today?
I'm good, how are you doing?
Very good. Please follow me.
Yeah, sure. So I was seated in the middle of a bench in a room I'm dubbing Grandpa's Siesta Room. So I sat down and started to get a little hungry. Very hungry. So I started perusing the menu. I decided to get a margarita pizza, which was the only thing that was really in my price range. My server greeted me pretty quickly and brought me some water for my table. But I wasn't too interested in the water. What I wanted was some bread to quench my hunger. After I ordered, I sipped on my water while I waited for some bread. About 15 minutes after I ordered, my pizza arrived. Overall, it was a pretty good schmeal if you ask me. So after all was said and done, I headed outside into the rainy weather and left my review of the place. So on day 4, I headed out the door to my next restaurant.
is Grazie Ristorante, and it is our 4-star restaurant that we're going to be going to today. So some of the reviews I've been reading online are pretty good, like this one.
Not trendy, but doesn't have to be. Service is really friendly, but be prepared if you go at a prime hour, you'll have to wait for a table. 4 stars.
Anyways, let's go check it out.
After doing a quick search on Yelp, there were quite a lot of reviews mentioning how crowded this restaurant is, but it seems pretty promising. The worst thing that people have to say about this place is that it's so popular that there might be a wait for a table. As I headed inside the restaurant, the tables were mostly full, so I decided to take a seat at the bar, which had plenty of space. As I scanned the room, I noticed there was a Caesar statue with a hat. Looked like a pilot's hat. Which honestly made my day. The kitchen had pizzas being flung in the air, and the staff seemed pretty busy but diligent with all their customers. And my bartender Lucas was very accommodating. So I checked out the menu and I decided to get a margherita pizza, like the one I had at Tironi. After I ordered, Lucas brought me some bread with this spicy oil, Parmesan, balsamic vinegar concoction thing. It was amazing. Better than the bread at East Side Mario's and the no bread I received at Tironi. Pizza only took about 10 minutes and smelled fresh with all the basil on top. Much more than the single leaf I got at Tironi. And the taste was incredible. Easily the best food I've had so far. So once I finished, I asked for the bill, which was $19.21. Hopefully I'll have enough money for the last place. I put on my jacket, headed back home, but not before being bid farewell by this guy. Honestly, this was easily my favorite restaurant I've ever been to.
Are you filming?
No.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go to the 5-star restaurant.
Okay. Can you get me a sandwich?
On the 5th and final day, I hopped on my bike and headed south to the last restaurant.
So we're going to a place called Papa Mio's. It's in the heart of Little Italy. Looks promising. It has 12 reviews and all 12 of them are a glowing 5 stars. So this is Papa Mio's. It is 5 stars across the board. So I'm gonna read you a couple of the reviews of this place.
A family-owned place with a cozy atmosphere, and they're not too shy to share a sample of their food gratis with their sitting customers. Highly recommend this place. 5 stars.
This next one sounded like a haiku.
Best in the city and Italy's sandwiches. Try it and see. Veal and meatballs, OMG. Prices are amazing as well. 5 stars.
Okay, Reza S. Let's see if your review is accurate.
So as I walked in, the air sizzled with the smell of fresh sandwiches being prepared by Papa himself. So the menu had award-winning succulent veal and chicken sandwiches for only $12.75, which meant I had just enough remaining to get a cookie as well, and 80 cents to spare. So I sat down and waited while Papa made my sandwich. So as I was waiting, I saw a customer who looked like a regular. He brought in a box of ice cream sandwiches for himself and the staff, made himself a coffee, and sat down next to me.
I'm here with, Rob?
Rob.
He says he's a regular at this place. Do you like this restaurant?
Well, I recommend it to anybody that has never tried it. So.
Yeah, how often do you come here?
I would say 5 days a week. Out of 7 days.
5 days a 7,
Pop in usually for a sandwich or a salad. Or
Rob, he brought his own ice cream bars.
Yeah. They like me here. I brought some for them too. Well, thank you.
I appreciate it, brother.
I was about to start eating my schnickerdoodle when the owner, Marcus, offered me a cookie. So I told him that I already had my schnickerdoodle, but he insisted on giving me another one on the house. Shortly after my sandwich was ready, I felt like a kid opening up a present from Santa. Easily the best sandwich I've ever had. The owner, Marcus, was very friendly and even came to check up on me during my meal. I cleaned up after I was finished and headed outside.
Papa Mio's, you have won my heart. So Papa Mio's is the first place I found where the reviews were justified. They were all 5 stars, and I think for good reason. It was a good place. Sandwich was good, cookies were great, customer service, Mamma Mia, exceptional. I'm gonna give it a nice review myself.
So I started the week looking for some good food to eat. And I did find some good food, but I also ended up finding a bunch of new friends along the way. And I'd say that's even better than a good schmeal. But I couldn't go home empty-handed. So I went back inside Papa Mio's to get one more thing and hurried home.
How's the sandwich? Is it 5 stars?
When I was a kid, Lunchables was always my favorite thing to have for lunch. But I'd always be sitting in my classroom just looking at my Lunchables and wondering, what if this was super large or super small? That would be so awesome. Well, now I'm an adult, guys, and I can make all of my childhood imaginations come to life. So today I'm gonna be making the world's smallest and the world's largest Lunchables. But first, I gotta go to the store and get some ingredients. So guys, this is Farm Boy, and this is where we're gonna be doing most of our shopping for our pizza Lunchables. So in order to make our pizza Lunchables, we're gonna need 5 different ingredients: pizza crust, pizza sauce, cheese, pepperoni, and a dessert. So in order to do this, we're gonna need to find ingredients that are both smaller and larger than the regular Lunchables. So let's go do some shopping, guys. So today we're gonna be shopping at Farm Boy, which is just the greatest place if you're looking to make the world's smallest or the world's largest Lunchables. I love the fact that as soon as you enter this place, there's this monkey just swinging from the bananas, which almost hypnotizes you with its swinging. First thing I got was some bread for our base. The next thing I got was pizza sauce and cheese. And then finally I went to the deli counter to get some pepperoni slices. I also helped myself to a free sample while she was like slicing my meat. It was good. It's good salami. The once I had everything, I headed to the cashier, paid, and then went outside. Okay, so we got 4 of the 5 ingredients that we need. We just need to go to one more store and get our desserts. I feel like we should play some like suspenseful music just to make it seem like I'm in a hurry or something, like there's a time limit. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I felt like Tom Cruise running to get this last ingredient for our Lunchables. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. But the clock was ticking, so I hurried to get the desserts I needed from the other store, and then I headed home. Actually, that's not true. The clock wasn't ticking. There's actually like no rush at all. Like honestly, I could have just walked home. I don't know why I ran. Once I got inside, I did a little happy dance, just cause, you know, sometimes you feel like dancing. And I found myself here, where we're going to be making the world's smallest and the world's largest Lunchables. So the first thing we're going to be doing is making regular Lunchables first. This is just so you can see by contrast how big and how small the Lunchables are going to be today. So this is the regular Lunchables, and it comes with little Kinder chocolate, and then we have the world's smallest Lunchables, and it comes with a peanut M&M. Which I thought was cute. We're not going to be eating anything quite just yet, guys, because we still have to make the world's largest Lunchables. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand here. Am I washing a window? So we got our giant pita. We're going to put some tomato sauce, some cheese, some pepperoni, and voila! Smallest, regular, and the world's largest Lunchables. And our world's largest Lunchables comes with a Kinder Choco Bonds. I don't know what that is, but it's a little bigger than this one. So the only thing we have to do is to try our Lunchables that we've made. Let's try the smallest one first. Did you guys really think that this is how big and how small the Lunchables were going to be today? Not even close, guys. So let me show you guys the real smallest Lunchables. We have our smaller bread, we have our smaller cheese, we have tiny, tiny slices of pepperoni, and instead of a peanut M&M, we have a regular M&M, even smaller. And now we're going to be making the world's largest Lunchables. For real this time. This is not even close. Watch how big we're gonna make it. So the world's largest Lunchables is going to be quite large. While I was in Farm Boy, I did get a giant pizza bread base for our giant Lunchables. We've got tomato sauce, we've got cheese, we've got pepperoni slices, and for dessert, an even bigger Kinder. Never in the history of the world has there been such a tiny Lunchables and such a large Lunchables on the same table. The only thing left to do is to enjoy our Lunchables, so let's just start eating. Let's try the smallest one first. Did you guys really think that this is how small and how large these Lunchables were going to be? Not even close. Okay, guys. The microphone went in the pizza, the Lunchables. Okay, guys. No more joking around. This is the real world's smallest Lunchables. We have our little bread base. We have our tomato sauce. A little bit of cheese. Just not too much. Yeah, that's good. And the piece de resistance, a single slice of pepperoni. Look how tiny it is. It's so tiny. And now, what you've all been waiting for, the world's largest Lunchables. We have our bread base, tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, pepperoni slices, and a Kinder Bueno for dessert. Now, a little while ago, I did a video where I compared Lunchables to Lunchmate, and a lot of people left comments saying that I should have microwaved the Lunchables first, and they would have been better. So I've decided to heat up the world's largest Lunchables. It wouldn't fit in the microwave, so I just decided to put it in the oven. Let's give it a try. It's so good. I wish 5-year-old me could see this right now, because if he could, he would be losing his mind.
Lighten up, take me on your magic river.